A very pleasant morning to all of you gathered here. It gives me an immense pleasure to extend you a very warm welcome on behalf of Bansal Institute of Science and Technology, who has clubbed all of us for this faculty development program, which is sponsored by AICTE Training and Learning Atal Academy, New Delhi. I, Swati Sinha, HRBGI, welcome Honorable Chief Guest Dr. S.C. Chaube, Professor and Dean Faculty of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at RGPV Bhopal. Joint Secretary Sir Dr. Sanjay Jain Sir, Director BIST Dr. Damodar Tiwari Sir, faculty members and participants. Welcome all of you. Now would like to request all the dignitaries for lighting the lamp before Ma Saraswati. Mohammad Aslam to do the floral welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. S.C. Chaube. He has about 33 years of teaching and research experience. He has been acclaimed for his work and had awarded twice with Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya Memorial Medal, once Tata Rao Prize Gold Medal, thrice with the Certificate of Merit by Institutions of Engineers at national level. Thank you so much, sir. Now, would like to request Dr. Mukul Srivastav to please do the floral welcome of respected Joint Secretary, sir, Dr. Sanjay Jain, sir. Now, would like to request Professor Prakash Saxena, sir, to please do the welcome of respected Director BIST, Dr. Damodar Tiwari, sir. Would like to request Professor Seema Karar ma'am to please do a floral welcome of our program coordinator, Dr. Aslam. Thank you, everyone. FDP, the program aims at enhancing the academic and intellectual environment in the institutions by providing faculty members with enough opportunity to pursue research and also to participate in conferences. To tell us more about that, would like to request Dr. Aslam, Associate Professor, Electronics and Communication Department and Program Coordinator for FDP. to please brief us more about that.
Thank you, Swati ma'am. I welcome Dr. S.C. Chaube sir, Professor and Dean, Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, UIT RGPV. Dr. Sanjay Jain sir, Joint Secretary, BGI. Dr. Damodar Tiwari sir, Director, BIST, Bhopal. And all the faculty members and the participants. First of all, I want to extend my gratitude towards the AICT Training and Learning Academy, which is Atal, who is sponsoring this faculty development program on emerging low power devices and advanced material processing. Basically, the FDP is focused on new generation emerging devices like the NC-FET, which is negative capacitance field effect transistor, and FinFET, and some new generation material processing techniques to provide a platform for the academician, researcher, and the faculty members to share their knowledge and skill about these evolving fields. So now we will proceed the schedule of this FDP. So as per the norms of Atal, we have been allotted 41 hours for different sessions. So 25 hours is allotted for the teaching session. So we have divided in 10 equal sessions, 2.5 hours for each. 5 hours is allotted for the lab session. So we will conduct 3 labs. So 2 labs will have the duration of 90 minutes and 1 lab will have the duration of 2 hours. 4 hours is allotted for the article discussion in 4 equal sessions. 3.5 hours is allotted for the industrial visit, and 3 hours is allotted for the MCQ test, article discussion, and the feedback. Simultaneously, if we talk about the assessment process of this FDP to get the certification, so participants have to get at least 70% in overall performance. So I will tell one by one. So first criteria is attendance. So attendance is mandatory, means 80% attendance is mandatory, and the 20% weightage will be given to for the final assessment. 10% is weightage will be given to the MCQ test. Simultaneously, 30% weightage will be given to the article discussion, and at the end of the FDP, you will write a 2-page summary to get these marks. Simultaneously, the outcome of this industrial visit will contain the 10% weightage, and reflection general will contain the 15%. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Thank you very much. Now I invite Swati ma'am to proceed further.
Thank you, Aslam sir, for this information. The programs are carefully designed to bridge the gap in quality research and teaching skills that are required in contemporary education management. Now, I humbly invite Dr. Damodar Tiwari sir, Director BIST, for welcome note.
Good morning to all. I welcome Chief Guest of the program, Dr. S.C. Chaube, Dean, Electrical and Electronics Department, UIT RGPV Bhopal, Honorable Joint Secretary, BGI, Dr. Sanjay Jain sir, who always inspire us for conducting this FDP. I also welcome Coordinator of this FDP, Dr. Aslam, Co-Coordinator of this event, Mr. Manoj Soni. My heartfelt gratitude to all the participants who have taken part in this FDP. Sir, from this, applying this FDP from our institute, 5 departments had applied for this FDP, and out of 5, Department of Electronics and Communication has received the opportunity to conduct this FDP. So congratulations to Department of Electronics and Communication. And I hope that, and I'm confident that next 6 days will be filled of new insights, valuable discussions, and collaborative learning. This faculty development program has been carefully crafted as per the diverse needs of faculty, exploring the teaching innovative techniques and fostering a culture of continuous improvement in the field of low power devices and advanced material processing. The interactive sessions, industrial visits, article discussions and hands-on practice are geared towards to improve your individual capability. I am once again welcome you all, and I hope this faculty development program will inspire you, and thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Now I humbly invite respected Joint Secretary Dr. Sanjay Jain, sir, to address our esteemed participants.
Respected Chief Guest on the dais, Professor S.C. Chobe ji, Professor of UIT, RGPV and Dean, Dr. Damodar Tiwari, Director of Bansal Institute of Science and Technology, our Coordinator Mohammad Aslam, all our invited faculty members, professors, associate professors and assistant professors. Today the need of the hour is to learn and to unlearn. Whatever we have learned in the past, in our olden days, the technology is changing and we have to forget those things, accept the concepts. The technology is changing very fast, but the concepts remain the same. And sometimes the concepts also change. In this topic, the emerging field in the case of low power devices, we have seen that due to shortage of power, all our gadgets which we are using are of no use. Whenever we are on a visit, we are outstation, we see that our mobiles get discharged very quickly and we have no way out to get the signals or get those devices charged in spite of our all efforts. The new technologies are evolving. We have already studied MOSFETs, which are being used in the designing of the circuits. However, it was late when these MOSFETs were fabricated on the silicon chip. Now things are changing and new wafers in the form of aluminum nitride or tin and selenium are being evolved, wherein flow of photons is being considered instead of flow of electrons, and wherein you will find that more power will be available for the wearable devices, for the devices which are being used in satellites, in the mission for Mars, mission for Moon, wherein we need more and more power for coming generation. I hope that these sessions will help you out in understanding how the world is changing and what material will the world be using in future, wherein we can also implement those materials in our practicals, in our projects, in our research, and help our country to grow drastically fast, wherein there is a need of the hour for chip manufacturing and chip technology. I once again welcome all of you in this 5-day faculty development program and hope that you will all have a great day in these upcoming lectures. And once again, thank you for coming and inviting me. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your word of wisdom. You've always been an inspiration for us. Now, I cordially invite our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. S.C. Chaube, sir, for his motivational word.
Good morning to all of you. Dr. Sanjay Jain, Joint Secretary, Bansal Group of Institutions. Dr. Tiwari, Director, BIST. Coordinator of this program, Dr. Aslam. Co-coordinator, Dr. Soni. And the most important, the faculty members, participants who are present here and shown their willingness to attend this very important course. And I think that first of all, we must congratulate the Bansal Institute of Science and Technology for applying this course, working hard, and getting granted under Atal cell. In fact, the importance of this course, I do remember long back in 90s when I attended one of the course at IIT Bangalore that was on the low power devices. Probably at that time there was not a feel of these low power devices. Why the low power devices? Because at that time you know that there is a big big mobile and all those things, and people are trying to reduce the size of that and getting more and more features. That was only possible when you can ensure embedding the low power small devices. That time this technology was known, that it was 100 micron, 100 micron, 200 micron technology. But today when we talk about the technology, it has gone to the 10 micron technology. And the low power devices, now earlier probably people are not thinking about this importance in the area of IoTs. But today if I think that the IoT has become possible because of the emerging low power devices. If you see that earlier the communication was through the wire, but in IoTs the wireless communication has become paramount. Where sensors are there, the sensor has to transmit the data, and you know that this sensor and the sensor is not only a sensor, it is that device is equipped with some microcontroller unit so that it is capable of transmitting the data, transmitting the inputs, environmental inputs and many other, whatever it may be. But you know that what is, it cannot be driven alone. There is a small battery which is, basically it is driving the whole small sensor devices along with the microcontroller. And what is the expected life of that battery is more than 10 years. Earlier the people are talking that it is a 10 years, but it may be a 7 or 8 years. But no, the battery should be more than 10 years. How it can become possible? There may be a certain technology change in the battery, but also most of the contribution is because of the low power devices. If you see the low power devices where the small microcontrollers, you must be knowing about the ESP32. It is a 40 micron technology, and TI microcontrollers other way. They all are a very low power consuming devices, and they have all become possible that the IoT concept has come. So that starts from there, that when we are talking about this, the role of the small battery in driving the entire chip for more than 10 years. So it is not because of the battery, it is because of the invention in the low power devices. And that is what the importance we are going to go through during these 6 days. So you can see that is also a challenge because we have not, the technology has not stepped up. Still we are finding that Dr. Jain said that it is not only that earlier it was through the electrons, and now it has switching over to the photons, so that it can acquire an ultra speed and performing the performing this the tasks more than tasks which were assigned earlier. The another segment of this course is very wisely mixing the two. One is the low power devices, another is the material processing. The advanced material processing, the material processing is not limited to the low power VLSI design, or we are talking about the MOSFET or like this, but equally is important for this electrical field. How is it important for the electrical field? Which you can realize that if you have seen the old transformers, even a 40 MVA transformer which are installed first in 400 kV station near Indore, which was like a big house, 40 MVA transformer. But today, if a 500 MVA transformer, you can visit sometimes Bhel, you can see that size of the 500 MVA transformer. So this is all because of the magic of the material. It is because this and how the material characteristic has been changed. So that is a characterization of the material. So here there are various equipments available where we can go through the detailed study of this. But while I assume that is an interdisciplinary subject, and one must attempt to work everybody on this material science. So material science, which is generally ignored by the faculty and the faculty and the students, but we have to feel the importance of this. I tell you one of the story that when I was visiting some place where some German engineer was there to rectify some issues at Delhi metro stations. There was a lift, and the lift started troubling after 1 year. And because that lift was not supporting the climatic changes in India, and some pulley and all those were problems. What the engineer did, that took all these to their place and going through research, and only what they suggested, change the material. Every problem got solved. So everywhere in electrical, mechanical, civil, that material, though the equipments which are available to characterize the material may be little bit costlier, but like resources are available, like with AMPRI, even in the RGPV this facility is also available. And I would also like to inform Dr. Jain and Dr. Tiwari that because this under TechUp 3, all the resources which had been made available for you, actually that we had got for you only. And another day I was talking to Honorable Vice Chancellor that if any regulatory body visiting to your institute for NAC or NBA purpose, you can show the list of these facilities, whether it is a software or hardware, that this facility, and we are ready to write, we are ready to empower you that yes, you are empowered to use, and you can say that these are our property. So that will definitely, because all the softwares which had been gathered, which had been procured, assuming the government of India has given that mandate, that we know that all these institutions cannot procure such costly softwares and hardware, and therefore particularly those who are related to the research and innovations. So therefore, why not put at one place, and nearby institutions must use those softwares, hardware, and because it is their property, therefore with full confidence you can convince the members that these are the university has provided, and this is the placed at somewhere. Our students and faculty members have got liberty, freedom to go there, and without any cost they can use those softwares. That kind of. The last just I was listening, and that when all instructions were given by our coordinator, Dr. Aslam, about 80%. Please don't bother about 80%, 70%. You enjoy this course. Once you start enjoying course, even you would like to attain more than 100%. More than 100% means if you are said that at 5:30 the courses lecture is over, you will say, I would like to sit 1 more hour to discuss all these things. So please enjoy this course. This course is really, as I said, that this institute deserves congratulations to have has an opportunity to empower all the faculty members of the nearby institutions, particularly Bhopal. So it is a time where our Bhopal faculty members, institutions Bhopal, are getting empowered with these courses. This is the course which generally you will not find the resource persons. But I was going through this, that very that experts and the learned people are participating as an expert in this course. So once again, I wish all the best, and I think that you will enjoy this course. Your time will be enjoyable, and attend the courses regularly as per times. If it is 9:30, please don't take any excuse. Take this in 9:30 means it is showing your character as well. That if you are asked to at 9:30, generally at 9:30 सर अभी आए नहीं हैं लोग, पार्टिसिपेंट को वेट कर रहे हैं, तो दो एक्सपर्ट्स है दैट इज ही हैज़ टू फोर्स टू वेट फॉर अनदर हाफ एन आवर. तो प्लीज डोंट avoid such situations where expert has to wait for you. Rather, you know that if you go in the classroom and you have to wait for the students, how odd you feel it. So please avoid such situations and try that it is not more than months together. It is only for 6 days where you can give your full dedications to learn these subjects. So thank you very much, Dr. Jayanti Tiwari, for inviting me on these occasions. So thank you very much, all participants. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words, and once again, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. Thank you one and all for your valuable participation. Moving forward, you all are requested to please join for a high tea and refreshment which is organized in BIST lawn, and followed by FDP's first session by Dr. Durgesh Nandan on the role of approximate computing in low power devices, here itself in 202. Thank you everyone.